Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad, and good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What looking to talk, you me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! Poorna, so great to talk to you. Congratulations on Deli Boys. I love this show.
Thank you. Thanks for watching it. It's a hilarious show.
It's hilarious. And what I was telling, I got to talk to Abdullah, who is the creator of the show, regarding, kind of the scripts and the way that the show plays out. I've actually never seen a show like this before. And I guess as an actor or actress, that is a huge appeal to you. It's like, wow, this is completely unique.
Yeah. And there's a physical element to this show, right? That I haven't seen. I just haven't seen. Like, it's funny, but it's also a physical comedy. And I also just haven't read a script that is so, you just get bumped from one joke to the next, right? So this isn't like an exploration of identity, or you're not going to get closer to your mom or your, like, it's none of the previous work I've ever done. It is purely for laughs. And I think that is what has attracted me so much to it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me, Seinfeld, their phrase used to be no hugging, no learning, right? And in this show, it's just like a lot of fun.
Wait. I'm going to use that.
No hugging, no learning. But and Asif and Sagar seem like so much fun to work with on set. Just because the
amazing.
Their chemistry is already, it feels like they really are brothers. It feels like, and they've known each other forever. And the rapid fire delivery of the jokes. Did y'all have fun kind of just riffing sometimes on set and getting, kind of throwing things out there?
There is and they're both very smart, two of the smartest people, although they play complete idiots. They're so nice and the smartest. And, when I was reading, we were doing a read through, and I was like, my character says, get the gun in the credenza and take him out. And in the read through, Saga was like, wait, what's a credenza? And so stuff like that just made it into the script, right? And there was so much improv. There was so much, the set was joyous. And I was sure someone would come in one day from Onyx, the studio that produced us, and be like, look, guys, you guys are having a lot of fun, but it's too much fun. You got to just cap it at this point. You got to be professional. That conversation never happened. It got more and more ridiculous on set. So, sometimes you just wonder why you're getting paid to do this. How is it possible that you're getting paid to do this? It was complete chaos and mayhem on set. And we laughed a lot because there was so much improvisation.
Yeah, and Brian George, who's also in the show, I talked to him as well, and he mentioned just there seemed to be this immediate camaraderie with the cast almost on day one. You all knew each other, and you all you were thinking singularly but acting collectively, like as a good ensemble does, to really bring home this vision that Abdullah had.
Yeah, it was bizarre. We all came together from the moment we saw each other. I mean, it did help. We had a week rehearsal process, and that always just helps break down, barriers and stuff. Nisha Ganatra, who's the director of some episodes, including the pilot, just wanted to make us feel like a family, so it would show up on set, show up on screen, and I think that's exactly what happened. And we have that dynamic in real life. Like, I treat these two like idiots in real life. The dynamics carry over, unfortunately.
Lucky seems like such a fun character to play. And again, almost juxtaposed in some, we saw you in Never Have I Ever, where it was a different energy, right? Just a different character, obviously, that you were playing. And this is kind of the opposite side of that coin. Seems like a lot of fun, though, to play.
Yeah. I mean, Nalini, both Nalini Vishwakumar and Lucky are very strong women, but Lucky just has a physicality to her that, I mean, I've never played a character like this, and I haven't seen a character like this ever portrayed. Like, she can be super nurturing, like Nalini, and super like, I have a teenage son. I'm a South Asian mother. I infantilize the hell out of him. Unfortunately, it's just the way I was mothered, and it's just the way I pass it down. So, I brought that to Lucky, like just very, very nurturing and very sweet. And then the next second, 1 second she's mothering, and the next second she's a complete menace to society, just putting a bullet in everyone's head. So playing those two opposites for the character was so much fun. But the show is built on opposite. Like, Abdullah's comedy is that of opposites living next to each other, and it really pops. Like, that is completely in my zone of comedy.
Well, I mean, like, I really, when I first watched the pilot, and I encourage everybody to go check out all the episodes on Hulu, when you see the first minute of the pilot, you're hooked. You're hooked in the show of what's going to happen and how it's all going to play out. And everyone's so good. I've loved you in this show. I loved you in Never Have I Ever. I pretended I was common for a long time and would walk around saying Dr. Vishwakumar to anybody who would listen. That was a real thing that happened in my life. But Poorna,
we tried to teach Common the pronunciation the entire time. We tried. So funny.
Poorna, really, really appreciate you taking the time this morning. Congratulations on the show.
I
hope we get
Brad.
season 2. I hope we get season 20 of this one.
I love hearing that. Now. Thank you. Thanks, Brad. Talk to you again. Thanks.
Right, bye-bye. Thank you so much.